Here we are, muckers. Welcome back to the channel. Just like to say thanks to all the new subscribers and of course all you old subscribers. Keep the channel going. Like my content, obviously, you know. Like, introduce your friends, subscribe, it all helps. Anyway, today what we're up to. It's the only day I've really got out here today, this week really. It's now Wednesday. But today I've decided, because the temperatures are up, although it looks a bit grey and murky, the temperatures are up a bit. I mean, the water temperature in the pool over there is 13 degrees. A little bit colder than I'd want it to be, but it is warmer over there than it is in my actual pond. My actual pond temperature is only 9 degrees, so I mean that's a 4-degree difference. So I'm gonna put the fish in there today, in the pool today, make up some room and finish off the inside of my pond and this weekend, and then we can get the liner in. So happy days, happy days. Just show you where I'm at in a minute. Just setting the filtration up over there in a minute. I've put all my biological media all in sacks so it all stays alive. Well, stay alive. I've had it out of the pond for a little bit, to be fair, since the beginning of the winter, because I had a separate chamber for it. So I've PP'd it. I've soaked it in PP for a week. Now we're gonna get the filter running on this so it clears it up a bit, and then we're gonna get the fish in there later on. So all good, hopefully. My Waze filter. Back to the pond. God, I'll be glad when this is done. Garden's a right tip at the minute. So, right, well, screen wise, look at that. That one's done. I assume you're out of bed, actually. That one's done. I'm going to finish this one later today. And then that's the screens done. Liner's turned up yesterday. Bit of damage on the packaging, so I'm hoping it's going to be alright. It doesn't look damaged, just the packaging looks damaged. But we shall find out. Sorry, excuse my French. We will find out and wait and see. Fish are very active today, so hopefully they're not going to mind being moved. But we'll have to wait. Alright, I'm going to leave it there for that part of the muckers. Like I say, like and subscribe. Comment, bad, good. Any tips, any advice, let me know. Cheers, muckers. See you again. Here we are, muckers. Just thought I'd give you a quick peek at the fish while I've got the covers and that off, before I drain them in the pond and move them into the pool. I'll spin you around and let you take a quick look. They all look really, really good. I have got a bit of pox on my Kumonru, unfortunately, but I'm told that will disappear as the temperatures come up, so it's not going to harm the fish in any way. It's just a bit unsightly. But other than that, yeah, they're all looking really, really good. Let's spin you around and give you a show. There they are. There's my Kumonru, the black and white one. Got a few lumps and marks on him. Miss D.I.Y, the grey one. She's gorgeous, she is. That, I bought that as a Matsuba, but that orange one, but I ain't too sure. The scales are usually really black and prominent across his back, but over the winter, they've all seemed to have lost a bit of colour over the winter, to be fair. Apart from the Kumonru, I suppose you can't really lose much out of black and white, can you? What else we got here? We've got my Platinum Ogon, just hiding himself under the question mark Matsuba. Got D.I.Y, not sure what she is, just no scales, D.I.Y. There's the Platinum Ogon. He's gorgeous as well, although I have noticed he's got a couple of raised scales on his side there. I'm going to have a look at that. I'm not all that experienced in pond keeping, as you all know, but I have got quite a bit of experience in fish keeping through keeping a lot of tropical cichlid tanks and stuff. And with them we used to do scrapes and that, look for parasites. So I assume it's kind of the same sort of thing with the koi. And that multicoloured one there, he's gorgeous. As far as I'm aware, that is a Benny Sisui, is that it? Something like that. And then we got Claude. You can't see him at the minute because of the glare. It's called Claude because he's got like a little French type moustache on his nose. There he is. He's a Sisui. That's a male and female pair that I bought. Apparently, they've not showed any signs of breeding or anything as yet. But then I suppose they're only a year and a bit old. Yeah, down there, look, they're together now. Look. So the Benny Sisui is a female, and the standard Sisui is a male. Yeah, if anybody could advise me on my Doitsu, what she is, and if my Matsuba is actually a Matsuba, that'd be great. But that's the tribe at the minute. All looking good. A couple of raised scales on my platinum there, like I say. I'll do a scrape and have a look at that later on. And go from there. Other than that, yeah, they've all come through the winter really, really well. Wonderful. Alright, see you again, muckers. Me again. Here we are. There we go, look, that's the pool all set up. Filthy dirty at the minute, like it wasn't obviously, but how I've had the filter moved about. I didn't clean it out because I thought I could do with all the goodness in there, so I've moved it all around. It's gone all murky, but the pump was the sewer filter it out. Yeah, it won't take long. Once it's gone a bit clearer, then I'll do a water test and put the fish in. I've just got a hose pipe there, just draining very, very, very slowly the pond water out of the existing pond. So yeah, they'll be alright in there for a week or two, hopefully. Tell you what though, I will just say, right, that's my first box filter. It's an Oase Biotech 30,000. I bought it cheap off Facebook actually. I had to travel a bit for it. I travelled about 30-40 miles for it. But yeah, well, I'll tell you what, one of the best things I bought. I only paid 50 quid for that. When I got home and had a look at it, it's like a £600 filter. You know, for a box filter, I thought that was flipping brilliant. But yeah, fantastic thing. Like, you know, if anybody's looking for a box filter, I highly recommend one of these. If you can pick them up cheap, I wouldn't pay 500-600 quid for it, admittedly. They usually come with a UV strapped on the back there, which I haven't got, hence the silly pipe stuck up just to stop it from coming out the other connection there for a minute. But yeah, still, I'll get back to you when it's cleared and I've got the fish in. Well guys, good news is the water test was good. Bang on. So they're all over there in the pool now. They ain't happy. They ain't happy at all. I've had a good check over them. The Soragoi has grown like wildfire. She's got massive. I just can't believe how the rate she's grown at, to be honest. She's the biggest out of all of them and she's got huge. But other than that, they look alright. The Doitsu looks a bit veiny. That on the back, on the side of the Platinum Ogon actually looks like a bit of damage. So I'm going to get myself a Koi Medi kit and get that treated. Put some tamidine in that on it, and hopefully that'll get a bit better. Other than that, she looks alright. There's no veins up. There's no you know, she looks alright, she looks good and healthy. The D.I.Y, like I say, is a little bit veiny, it's a little bit stressed out maybe. I haven't done any scrapes at the minute because they all look they all look good, but they all look as if they've had enough, like, you know. So I'm going to leave them in the pool for a little bit and then do some scrapes when I transfer them from the pool to the pond when it's done. I'm just leaving them alone at the minute. They're not overly keen in that pool at the second, but they'll be alright, they'll be alright. The Kumar also looked a little bit veiny, and the waxy blobs on him, there's quite a bit of pox. So I'm wondering if that's getting him down. But like I say, we'll do some scrapes when they've settled down a bit, and when I change them back from the pool to the pond, and then we'll be able to treat the pond as needed. Don't really want to waste it treating the pool, considering they're only going to be in there sort of week, you know. So, but still, yeah. Other than that, spin you around. This is what we're left with. I'm still draining the rest of that water into the pool. So, yeah. These variable pumps are bloody brilliant. I've managed to turn that right down and keep the hose on. It kept blowing the hose off because the hose is so small. You know, I've only had to tape it on there. I ain't got a connection big enough, small enough for it to go on. So I've taped it on. It kept blowing it off, so I've reduced the power right down, and it's doing its job. Lovely. You know, so slowly but surely, slowly but surely. But yeah, there's not too much crap in the bottom of there, to be fair. Not too much at all. Yeah, happy days. Right, leave it there for a minute. Get on with some more woodwork. See you in a bit. Well guys, it's now Thursday. Not going to be a lot going on today, if I'm honest. Me and my impatience, it got the better of me yesterday. Done quite a bit of heavy lifting yesterday, but done it on my own. Pulled me back. So I'm a little bit out of action today. I'm going to stick to the lighter stuff today. I've got a bit of paint to touch up on the screens. Just how I've been having that grey rubbing against the black sort of thing, you know. But other than that, a bit of tidying up as well. Gardens and pigsty. So, but the fish are all out there in the pool. They're doing alright. They weren't happy when I put them in there, but they've settled down, they're alright. And I'll spin you around, I'll show you the screens. Now they're finished. There we go. Zoom you out a bit. There we are, look. There you go, look, they're looking alright. I'm happy with that. Get some lights to go up in there. Want some nice Japanesey type arty stuff to go in there, like, you know. Shall have to have a look, see what I can come up with. Yeah, happy with that. Pond's empty now. Just got to pull the old liner out. I'm going to keep the liner and build a wildlife pond out of it at the top there. Put some plants and that in it. Let the frogs come in and out. Be nice for the kids, I think. So yeah, hopefully do my light duties today, rest up tomorrow, and then get back on it Saturday. And hopefully we'll get all this wood out here, dig all this mud out, start putting my sides up at the weekend. Then the new liner can go in there at some point, hopefully soon, probably next week now. But we'll have a look. But yeah, happy with that. Anyway guys, I'll leave it there for a minute. See you in a bit. Underestimated the depth of my pond. I'm 5'10", and the spirit level's up there. I'm about 3 inches more. Right, I'm gonna have to fill it in a little bit. Hello. Right, it is Friday. Now, what am I going to do today? Look at this. This was all due a change. Look how rotten that is. Right. Yeah, definitely due changing. Right, got the wood out anyway. You can make a start on digging this out. As long as my back holds up, we'll see where we get. A lump of concrete I found down there. Let's try and get that out. But yeah, that's where we're at with Friday. We'll give it a whirl. It's in a bit. Right guys, back again. Alright, Saturday evening. Had a bit of a rest today. After yesterday, all the digging out. All I've done today is a bit of shaping up. Back's held out. It's alright. It's all good. A few paracetamol sorted it right out, like a bit of rest. Lovely. Fish are a lot happier up in the pool up there today. They've had the sun on them all day, so temperatures have come up again. Right, I'm going to spin you around, show you the progress. Zoom you out. There we have it. All dug out. Well, I say dug out, filled in. When I measured it up, after taking all the liner and that out, I measured up from the top with my spirit level down into the middle of the pool, and it was 6 foot 4 inches, I think. So I've put over a foot back in, which was all that shelf pretty much, all across there. That's all leveled the bottom. Now what I've done is I've done it like a little bowl, so to speak. So we're 5 foot at the sides. Okay, both sides 5 foot deep. Through the middle we're 5.5 foot deep, so it slopes down. It's got a 6-inch slope on it. Now I've got some questions for you all. Obviously we all know I cannot go for a bottom drain, but I can go for a retro bottom drain. Now with a 6-inch slope, so 5 foot on the sides, 5.5 foot through the middle, I think that would work quite nicely. But I know very little about these retro bottom drains. Any advice you got, please let me know. You know, I didn't want all the furniture in the pond. If I can get away with a pump on the outside of the pond, that'd be brilliant. If not, then I'm just going to have to suck it up and be done with it. But yeah, I think that's the route I'm going to go. I'm going to go retrofit bottom drain. I've had a look around online. There's a few designs that I quite like, where people have made them themselves out of lids to proper bottom drains. If not, then I'm just going to buy one of these weighted suction domes. But like I say, before I go ahead and do all that, any advice that anybody can give me on these retrofit bottom drains, that would be brilliant. We're nearly there. I've got a bit of lining to do, wood lining to do. That there seems to be the joist to the decking, so I'm going to have a very small lip there, so to speak. But that's not going to bother me too much. Gives me something to stand on when I have to get in there, to be fair. So, but yeah, other than that, happy days. I just can't wait to get the liner in it now. Get her going, get her going. Another quick question actually for you guys. Now, this OSB board, if I was to lay it in the bottom, yeah, so it slopes down like a V, or like a U, so to speak, with a flat bottom, so I can put my bottom drain on it. Is that likely to rot out? Again, let me know. Any builders on here? Is it possible to line the bottom with the OSB, or maybe some ply? That'd be quite handy. Have a nice hard bottom. Other than that, I think the other option I've got is to dress it up with a bit of sand, shape it up, and then put the underlaying the liner on top. So yeah, happy days. I'm going to finish this weekly update there. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to finish this weekly update there. I'm going to have a rest all Sunday, and I'm going to get back on it then at the week. And hopefully, come next weekend, we'll have at least the sides up and the bottom sorted. It'd be nice if I have the liner in as well. But yeah, happy days. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, the subscribers have gone mad this week. Crazy. I've gone from like 26 or whatever it was. We're at the 40 odd now. Oh, brilliant. So all you guys liking and sharing, subscribing, it's working. It's working. It all helps the channel. It all helps the channel. So thank you very much, guys. That's brilliant. I think when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a little giveaway. I see a lot of people doing these giveaways. I'm going to do a little giveaway. Don't know what it is yet, what it's going to be yet. No idea. But we'll see when we get there. But for now, guys, yeah. Happy ponding. See you again.